I am one of those rare people who had a very insecure attachment in all of my relationships and leaned anxious in all of my relationships whenever I was a young adult. And so I really resonate with having trouble with an avoidant who is your friend, because most of my friends in my childhood years into my early adult years were avoidant, and that made me really overwhelmed, and I felt like I was constantly in this state of anxiety and people pleasing and making myself small so that they could shine. Especially as a woman, I feel like a lot of women can resonate with that feeling of having the friend who needed to constantly be the center of attention, and you just kind of would stay in the background so that she could have all the attention that she needed. And so, without having too much context into this specific friendship, what I will tell you is, if someone is showing up as consistently being avoidant in your friendship, then you can lovingly have a conversation with that person. It doesn't matter how long you've been friends, and you can try to bring to their attention that these things are hurtful to you. If that person comes back with negativity or denying their behaviors or excuses, then at that point you need to decide what level of friendship you're going to have with that person. Because I consider my friendships by kind of like if you were to think of a target, and the center of the target is the relationship you have with yourself, and maybe you let your partner into that level 1 closeness over time. And then levels 2 through 5 are everyone else in my life, all the way down to neighbors that I barely have any relationship with, and I just wave hi to them when we see each other. Some people cannot be our level 2 friend because they have hurtful behaviors. Some people can't even be our level 3 friend. Some people need to be our every now and then, if we see them in the grocery store, I have the energy to wave at them and tell them hi and have that quick little surface level conversation, and that is the extent of that relationship. I know you don't want to lose her, but what I will tell you is you may lose yourself in the process if you stay in a friendship that is unfulfilling and disrespectful to you. You have to make a decision in all relationships on how much give and take you're willing to put up with, because there comes a point where we all have a breaking point, and we all have to decide what's best for us. And so I am wishing you the best. If you guys have more attachment style questions about friendship specifically, please put them in the comments, and I'll do my best to start covering this topic in more depth.